I love tea, if you didn't know that. That's probably not why you clicked on this video. But I do. Jasmine tea, it's delicious and fragrant. I highly encourage you to try some. All right, let's get to it, shall we? So you're probably wondering what the title of this video means, and I want to get to that. But I'd like to introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. I'm Joel White. I'm a filmmaker, actor, writer, director. It really just boils down to storyteller, if you want to keep it simple. I love telling stories. I've been making movies from a very young age, probably about the age of 12 is when I started. I went to school and got a degree in radio, television, and film. I made a couple independently produced films. I wrote them, directed, acted, produced. I didn't do everything, but I did a lot of it. And I also had a lot of amazing people help me with that too. After I did all that, I really got into acting, and I felt like God had called me to move to California, where I'd never been before. And so I was like, okay, because like things were progressing. I had made some films and I auditioned and I had acted in some things. So I went out to California, and it was a very interesting time of my life. A lot of growth and a lot of refinement. And I have a lot of great people that I met and great friends out there, people that I miss dearly, and memories that I cherish greatly. Especially looking back, I can see all the good things and how God moved in my life there. But now I'm back in Texas. I feel like now is the time for me to tell stories again. I was feeling stuck. I've been feeling stuck of like, how do I do this? It's really been impressed upon my heart and my spirit to bring hope into the world and truth and encouragement. I feel like I was limiting myself to just, I can only, make an actual narrative film and release only that. And it's like, no, I'm very interested in all forms of art, even outside of filmmaking and expression and, like I said, storytelling. I didn't feel like I was progressing, and I felt like it was because I was only trying to operate in my own strength and in, what I thought was the purpose of my life, and how I was supposed to do it was the way I had planned it out. I felt like God was telling me, I don't need you to say what other people are saying. I want you to say what I want you to say. That's kind of what I had been doing in terms of writing my own films and directing and whatever. I was being a part of the storytelling process kind of from the beginning aspect of it. And I had kind of almost closed that off for the sake of just trying to act. And I was trying to move in a space and share God's love the way I thought I was supposed to do it. But I'm seeing a new way now, and I'm really excited to see it unravel, and I really hope that everything I'm telling you right now blesses you. It's hard to sometimes keep moving forward, but I can't stress enough how important that is, to keep moving forward. And for me, I have the benefit of faith and hope and belief in God. And He's brought me through so many things, and I'm happy to be in this moment right now even. So I encourage you to keep believing, keep pressing forward, keep moving forward. In order for me to keep moving forward, it helps to know who I am. And, because sometimes if we see ourselves as failures or losers or, not good enough, especially as artists, as creatives, we tend to be our own worst critics. And like, that's just not it, man. That's not true. It's like, you beat yourself up in here way, way more than you need to. I know I do. I'm getting a lot better at not doing that. I'm doing my best to cast off perfectionism, because that weighs me down. It's good to know who you are, and that's what we do a lot in storytelling, is we project ourselves onto these characters that are heroic. And the reason we do that is because we know deep down that that's who we are and that's who we can be. So hopefully through my storytelling, that will inspire you, and that you will move forward in your own life to be the hero of your own story. So this is where I kind of need your help, okay? Here we're at the title of this video, right? Jack of all trades, master of some? Question mark? What does that mean, right? The general expression normally goes, jack of all trades, master of none. As I've mentioned already, I have a lot of creative expression. I've got a lot of skills, if you will. A lot that I naturally kind of have, which I would maybe call gifts, and then a lot that I've developed, like say through school. You know, learning how to use certain software, working with people, or, you know, holding and operating certain types of equipment, that kind of thing. At this point, how do we discover what we're a master of? I'm blessed in that I feel like I can do many things and pretty well. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here or sound arrogant, but I can do quite a few things. And that's been beneficial so far, you know? But I also want to keep progressing, keep getting better. So I don't ever want to act like, okay, I'm the best at everything, or I don't ever need anyone's help. That is not true. I love help, especially from people who are really gifted in their particular areas of life and creativity. I have ideas of what I think I'm a master of. And again, when I say master, I don't strictly mean the absolute best, right? I'm just saying like really good, you know, above average, or like above average. Like it's natural to you almost. I think some things I might maybe be a master of, and like if you're watching this and you know me, let me know, or if you just have an opinion, let me know. But I think I'm a good writer. I think I'm a good director and a good actor. I think those are some of my like big strengths and gifts. I don't want to feel stuck anymore. And I felt stuck because it's like, what do I pursue? I don't think it's one thing, and I don't think it's all things. I needed to kind of hone my focus a little bit to be able to move forward and take steps in storytelling. This all is kind of coming together in something that I hope to have a clearer vision of, but I just know deeply that I'm supposed to start something. So this is not strictly my beginning, but it's like a new beginning. It's a reintroduction of sorts. And I'd love to hear from anyone if you've got an idea of if you've never thought about it, what your skills are, what your gifts are, what you might be a master of. For people who feel stuck or maybe think a lot or deal with perfectionism, it's just there's everything kind of like all around you all at once, and you're like, wait, where do I go? And you're like grasping at what the next thing is, and it's difficult. It's good to just start somewhere and to keep going, because I think as we do that, those other things that we might be concerned about or thinking about or hoping for will come along the way. So that excites me. I hope it excites you, because it's like, man, if I can get going, like I'll get to those other things. I know it, or maybe even something better. But I know this is what I really like and I'm really good at, so let's just start here. Why not just enjoy this right now? So let me try and drive this all home, if I can, okay? I have a huge desire for authentic community and being around people that I trust and care about. And like I said, I want to inspire people. I want to love people for who they are, where they're at, and hopefully help them get better if that's what they desire, and to bring clarification to who they are. Because I think once you know who you are, I mean, you're pretty much unstoppable. If you would please tell me what I can do to bring value to your life, I would so appreciate that, whether that's in the form of like, you know, a lot of videos or even photography. I like to take pictures, or like I said, my writing. I've been writing, you know, poetry recently. I'm hoping to put like a little book together. So there's things coming, but please let me know what you'd like to see so I can give you things that are entertaining and hopeful in a landscape that just can seem so negative sometimes, and you know, more negative than positive, unfortunately. But I think, you know, this is something that if we're brave enough and if we stick it out together, we can bring a light into this space and a community that enjoys communing with each other and lifting each other up versus tearing each other down. You know, I'm not about that comparison game. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of this. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm a jack of all trades, master of some. Maybe you are too. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.